You know, Rosie, I'm up here a little nervous too, child. Oh my God, so many people. Well, first and foremost, I would like to thank my dear friend Sandra. She's right. We have really developed a beautiful friendship, and I'm so thankful to you. You mean the world to me. It ain't going nowhere. It's rooted, honey. I love you too. We met on the set of Pose, as she said, playing characters who were in the trenches together. And I'm glad to have you here with me in the trenches today. I'm truly honored for all of your support, and I want to thank Variety for including me in this prestigious award of women and providing me the platform to just speak with you guys today. So thank you. Thank you. With this opportunity first bestowed upon me, I immediately jumped at the chance to support the Rainforest Alliance, as you know. Climate change and the environment has been a long, long passion of mine, and one which I rarely get to speak on because nobody ever asked me about it. uh, we live on a planet that is increasingly in peril, as you all know, and it is imperative that we find ways to plug the many holes in our ecosystem before all the water is just circled down the drain. The Rainforest Alliance works hard to protect forests, improve the livelihoods of farmers and forest communities, promotes human rights, and to help them mitigate and adapt to the climate crisis. And speaking on human rights, it is in fact, the climate change is a big, big component in contributing to classism and sexism, overwhelmingly affecting the marginalized community and women the most. And as a Afro-Latina trans woman, thank you. I can't help but read the statistics and draw the parallel between the crisis and another, which is just honestly and simply pressing. And if I may, even more personal to me, which I am compelled to speak about, is the attack on LGBTQAI plus community members, specifically trans people in America. Already this year, in 2023 alone, over 400 anti-trans LGBTQAI bills have been proposed in the US government. In the same way that we have to fight for climate individuals in our elected bodies, we also have those who dare to claim that human rights are not universal to those who live in our country. And the people who are currently most completely and sadly under attack are, of course, some of the most marginalized in the society. Transgender individuals, many of whom are people of color. And I wanted to stand here today as a proud member of that community who has been given the gift of a platform and microphone, and I can promise you that ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna always speak on the microphone and let it be known. She's a girl from Newark, New Jersey, so I think some of y'all know what New York and Newark gives. I'm right across the street. One of the greatest privileges that we can grant ourselves as human beings is the blessing to know that we are and who we are innately. This isn't something that comes with ease, as you all know. I mean, just in general, being a woman, it comes with a lot. To some, this gift may never come. But, as you said, Chili, by the grace of God, and some very important, strong, wise people in my life to whom I am very grateful to, like my mama. And I want to take a moment to look at my table over here, because there are 3 women who were prominently in my life, strong Black women. 1, my Aunt Chicken. 2, my Aunt Cynthia, my godmother. And my mom. I would like to say, thank you to all 3 of you women. You were prominent forces in my life. You continually changed my life. And y'all were the only people to give me my stripes of womanhood. No one else can take that away from me. No one. So I thank you, Mommy, and I thank my family. And I hope that every other woman around here and here sees what love can do, because it is powerful. I take steps each and every day to further enlightenment in my own journey. If those in our society who wish to use my people as a political pawn are to have their way, many beautiful souls, so many of them young and just beginning to discover their truth, may never be given the chance to do so. Last year, the Trevor Project found that 18% of queer youth, 18, and though many of you may think that's a small number, it's quite big compared to the world, but 18% of queer youth, aged 13 through 18, had attempted suicide and seriously considering taking their own life. I don't want to be that disposable, so I want to make sure I keep fighting for those youth. And you probably asked, what is the question? What can we do? Well, this is a room full of media and celebrities. This is a room full of people who have amplified voices. So please, from me, if you can raise your hand, if you know someone who is queer or trans. That is beautiful to see. Thank you. Now, for those of you who didn't raise your hand, I would love for you to meet somebody. And if you leave today, shoot, meet me. I promise you, I do not bite. I don't, unless I have to. No, I'm just kidding. But I just want y'all to take in that moment. 80% of the people who are making decisions that greatly affect the lives and rights of the LGBT community never met those people before. They've never met them, don't even know that they exist. And they want to extinguish our light. Everyone in this room has the power to create change, and I ask that you take the responsibility with gravity. Please do not leave here today and let this just be another speech at a luncheon. This conversation has to continue until we have reached equality and protection under the law, because we are at stake, our lives are at stake. I challenge each and every last one of you in this room to leave here today and go to speak to someone who needs to hear this. Have a difficult conversation. Humanize the issue. I'm not just a box to be checked off. I'm not a faceless statistic. Neither are my brothers and sisters. We are radiant, brilliant, resilient individuals, and our lives matter. I want to say thank you to all of y'all for your time today. I really appreciate it. And please remember that in all aspects of life, what you do can cause a ripple effect. Please make sure your actions are so positive and responsible. And also, last but not least, make sure y'all recycle, okay? Because it's important, because I love the world. Just saying. I love y'all and thank you.